Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. So today's video I shall be doing an unboxing and this one is from VIP Cross Stitch. Now they contacted me a little while ago. It was round about the beginning of May, round about the 4th of May, 6th of May. So it has taken a little time for this package to arrive, but not too long. Now the two products that I'm going to show you in this video is what two products that they actually recommended that they'd like me to show in the video to you guys. So I thought I would definitely show you, because when I saw what they picked out I definitely went for it. I thought, yeah, I just love it. I just love it, and it'll come in really handy as well. So I did open the package because I have another package to arrive quite soon, which will be from another company, and I have another package which that one's not due just yet because I've just been in contact with those. So anyway, we'll see what VIP Cross Stitch has sent. So before I go into it, I would just like to say a big thank you again to VIP Cross Stitch for thinking of me and asking me to do this review for you guys. It's a pleasure as always, and I love just having a look at these different kits and showing them. Yeah, I absolutely love it. So I'm going to show you the cross stitch kit second, but I want to show you this first. Now this is the first item that they recommended, and when I saw this I thought that is going to be so handy. Now these, they are like little zippy bags. For me, these do brilliant as project bags. Now I have got the proper handmade project bags, so I always make sure that I get a project bag or two from when I go to the stitching retreat. It's kind of a souvenir along with my needle minder. But because I do have a lot of kits, I also budget friendly ones as well. I also get cheaper ones. It's usually from B&M, I think, but they don't seem to have had any of those in for a long time. So you can get them from Raymond's, but you are looking a bit more, spending a bit more in there. So when they showed me these, I definitely said yes to these. Now these are a pack of, I think you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're a pack of 5. And they're just like easy project bags that go in there, size A4. So obviously I don't think you'd get a project in it if it was on the Q-snap. You wouldn't really fit it in here unless it was a really small project. However, if you're anything like me, you don't have enough Q-snaps to go around, so you have to keep changing them over. But it's got a little zip at the top that you can open it with, and it's like a mesh inside. So yeah, I definitely love these, and I could not recommend these enough, because like I said, they come in really handy for when you're doing for when you just want to store away your different projects. Because yeah, when I've had them, I don't usually keep my cross stitch project in these things because they can rip easy. So these are a lot more easier to use. So we've got that blue one, we have a yellow one, a green, a white one which has got like a blue zip, and we also have a red one. So these will come in really handy, and I'm very pleased with these. I absolutely love them, I really do. So next I'm going to show you the cross stitch kit that we got. Now this is a Joyce Sunday kit. Now this is a kit that they recommended if I wanted to show it to you guys on the channel. So I said, I don't usually go for mermaids and stuff like that, but when I saw this, I actually really liked it and I wanted to give it a go. Something different for what I usually go for. So it's a 14 count aider, so it only requires 2 strands of thread, and the size of it is a 40 by 61 centimeters, and it is called the Mermaid, and it's got 2 there. So my husband's just switched the fan off. To be fair, I didn't even think about the fan. On the back, before I open it, with the Joy Sunday kits, you always get the instructions on the back of the packaging on the bag. So whether you're new to cross stitch or whether you're familiar with cross stitch and you've been cross stitching a while, it always comes in handy. You've got your notes, cleaning and maintenance, because we know that when we do work on stamped cross stitch kits, when they are eventually finished, you do actually wash, you can wash the fabric and it washes off the print, which is good, but it also means that while you're working on the kit, it's very advisable not to get the kit wet. Because if you do get the fabric wet, it will unfortunately wash away some of the symbols that you're stitching on. And then you've got your embroidery description down here, so just your basic embroidery descriptions on how to do cross stitch, back stitch, which I'm not a fan of. I have a feeling this is going to have back stitch in it, but I'll try and get around it if I can. So you got your casting off method, which I do use that method a lot when I'm stitching now, and also French knots. I've tried doing French knots, but I'm yet to master them. What?
You don't like back stitch, but you're going to get like around it somehow.
Around it?
Around, back.
Okay.
Back stitch, around the back.
Okay. I think
delirious and post chicken pox.
I think my husband's feeling in one of his funny-ish moods today. And when I say funny-ish, I mean he's...
Dumbass.
He's not a dumbass, he's feeling comical. So here is the design. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna say on this one, there's got to be back stitch on this. I'll be amazed if there isn't. And it might possibly have French knots as well. So yeah, so I just pop that to the side. Then it has the chart. Now the chart comes in like a booklet format. Now with Joy Sunday, if you're not familiar with them, I can't show much of this chart because obviously because of copyright purposes, but I'll show a little bit. On the chart, the symbols on the chart will always be different to the symbols on your fabric, so don't panic. Don't panic. You could follow the chart if you wanted to, because what you could do is wash the fabric completely and just do it as a counted cross stitch, or you could just follow the print that's on the fabric. Now with these, I almost definitely just follow the print on the fabric, but even if you don't use this booklet, it still comes in handy for if you ever wanted to decide to maybe do the piece again. If you wanted to work on it again, you could. So it looks like here, looking at it, it looks like we do have French knots. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's possible there's 8 French knots, and I think these are might be the back stitch. I'll try and confirm that for you in a minute. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 possible back stitch.
Could you use those designs?
And on the back here, it's actually got 42 colours altogether, so you know that when you do get an array of colours like this, 42, you know that it's going to be well detailed. Sorry.
Could you use those designs to transition into something else, like instead, if you're not a cross stitcher and you instead you prefer to use those thicker threads that you used to use,
like tapestry?
Yeah.
You could, but it'd be a bit difficult when you come to doing the French knots. Because however, technically you could make this into a colour, and if you wanted, all you'd have to do is get like pixel paper. So yeah, you could do that as well. So it has 12 sections of the pattern. So obviously, like I said, I can't show you too much of that, but you get the idea. So it's like a little booklet. So it's quite nice, that. I like that. So, ooh, it's not French knots, it's beads.
I apologise for my wife.
It's beads. Yay. I don't think it's French knots, it's beads instead. How cool is that?
I don't know, but you're getting on Jamie Lee Curtis's level of high pitch
The
now.
keys. The keys. Yeah, I went a bit high pitched then. I apologise about that. So yeah, my bad. I don't think it's French knots, it's beadwork. So the only other cross stitch that I'm doing with beadwork is my Mirabilia design, which is Charlotte. I'm doing quite well with that, and although I do need to pick it up a bit. But however, I'm also working on Roses of Provence. But yeah, we've got the beads here. So they're in the different packs, and it looks like it's got on, oh, itchy nose. It looks like on the pack it's got numbers, which I find will be absolutely brilliant. Obviously, having the numbers on the packs, you can correspond it to the same numbers. So that is pretty. I like that. Shall we have a quick look at what beads we've got? I did tickly nose.
Some YouTube commenters are just geniuses.
So it looks like we have a beading needle here, so we'll keep that in the pack. I think I either had some beading needles or I've still got some somewhere. So it looks like it has different shades. So we've got here, let's have a look at that. Rue? I'm not quite sure what that one is. No, it could be 49. Possibly 49, I'm not sure. We'll find out. 50. Number 44. So yeah, they've put the number names on the bags, which are very helpful. So thank you, VIP Cross Stitch. That is really helpful. We have some more. So we've got these beads here, which absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to put these back in the bag so I don't lose them, because with these, with the beadwork, it's always better to do the bead, well, you could do it different from how I do it, but I'd gather doing the beadwork would be easy to do once the cross stitch is done, because obviously while you're cross stitching, it's going to all be in a frame, and obviously it's hard to put your design in a frame when you're working with beads. So we've got the beads there. Now we've got 2 floss cards. Now I've always been a little bit dubious about Joy Sunday kits, because I've done 1 or 2, no, I've done about 2 of them now, and on both the kits I have actually run out of thread. That's nothing to do with the company itself, it's actually Joy Sunday. Whether it's the way I stitch or not, whether I'm wasting any of the thread, but I don't think so. But saying that, they do have the equivalent DMC codes, so it's easy enough just to go and top up your DMC codes. So we've got some needles here. We've got the floss card here, so I'm not sure. Yeah, we've got numbers. 51. So actually we've got 51 colours. Yeah, the other will be for the back stitch. So we've got numbers.
You're developing schizophrenia.
31 to 32. No, sorry. 31 to 51 here. Where I've got the number for. No, that's wrong. That's the next floss card. It's because the cards are attached together. So I'll bring the proper ones out. So yeah, here is 31 to 51. So we got some greens which were in the design, which will look pretty. Some goldenrod colour. Some off-white, I'm going to call that off-white. You've got some red purples there. Numbers 46 to 51 here. We've got pinks, purples, greens, orange, peach colour, like a red colour here.
Burnt red.
And then the other card.
If anyone can actually see her off camera now, she's getting flustered.
I'm getting the the floss mix. So these are numbers 1 to 15. So we got some purples, yellows here, peach, like a really darker peach here, some more greens and oranges, and then turn it around.
Wouldn't it be better just to show where it's attached to the card?
And
Spaghetti junction.
it's because of the floss cards are attached. I'm not used to them being attached. It's not a problem, but yeah, not used to it being attached. But here's the other colours. 16 to... I can't even... 30. That's it. And that's like a dark oranges and browns. And you've got some lovely... You've got a dark blue there. That looks like 939, that does. Don't think there's actually any 310 in here. So yeah, those are the floss. And come to doing the kit, I'll have to fight with it to...
It looks like when you're trying to assemble a computer for the first time. All the different cables.
So yeah, those are all the colours. I should have just done this, shouldn't I? I should have just done this and gone like that. But yeah, those are the different floss colours. So absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to just wrap this round there. And we'll pop this to the side and then we'll have a look at the fabric itself. So, got the fabric here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it all on. No, I'm not going to get it all on camera. Not unless I put it sideways, and even then I don't think we're going to get it all on camera. Yeah, so... yeah, just moving it out a bit. So I do apologise about it being sideways, but we're not going to get it all on camera unless I turn it round and just do like half. So let's turn it round a bit. So the edges are serged, which are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Now we've got at the bottom, so it has 42 colours. These 42 colours are the cross stitch. We have, goes from 1 to 23 there. So that's the cross stitch. Let's have a look. Yes. Oh, I know what it is. So you got, because we got 42 colours, we got start from 1 to 23 colours there, the symbols for that. And then up this side here, you've got colours 24 to 42. So that's the other half of the symbols. Your corresponding DMC code, your beadwork symbols here. So you've got your beadwork symbols there, and that goes up to number 50. And then here is your back stitch, which I'm gathering is your back stitch. So yeah, so let's have a look at the printing on the fabric. Now, because it's a 14 count, the printing is going to be smaller. So I'm definitely going to need my light for this one, definitely. I think the beadwork are these bits round here. These dotty bits round there. I think those are the beadwork. Let's have a look at red. Has it got a red bead? Yeah, it has got a red bead. It's like 44. So yeah, we've got a lot of beadwork in there. I think it outlines it as well to let you know that it's beadwork. Because if you look here, it's got like a black outlining round the circles. So yeah, I must admit, this bit here, it's kind of a little bit hard to see. It's a little bit hard to see round there. But as I said, with using my lighting, that might be okay. We've got a little block colouring. It's more in a tail than it is a hair and a body and that. It's more, you've got like it's more, you've got a bit more confetti, especially at the top here, but you've got a little bit of block here, but then you've got a bit more in a tail down here, a tail end. So I'd have to have a look where the outer, where the outlining goes. Like I said, I don't like backstitch. I really don't like it. Me and backstitch, we just don't get on. We try and avoid each other at all costs. We've got more beadwork down here, so it looks like we've got a lot of beadwork. So this is going to take me some time. It's going to take me some time to do, but that's the whole fun and game of it. As I say, Rome wasn't built in a day. So yeah, I actually like it. No. But yeah, I really do like it. As I said, with it being a 14 count, the print is a bit smaller. It is, so I will need my craft lighting. Now, when I do work on these cross stitch kits, I've started doing like a 50 by 50 square where I'll work 50 squares across and then 50 down, but I don't think I'm going to do that with here, because if we did that, we would only have this to do here, and most of that is beads. So I think I'm just going to go free for all. I'm just, what I'll call free for all is I'm just going to stitch where I decide to stitch. As I said, the actual beadwork for it, I'm going to leave that till last. I'm going to leave it till last, because the beadwork I will do free-handed. I will do it freehand. I won't put it in a frame for that, because it's going to be difficult to do, to try and do working with it freehand. So yeah, you got the blue circle down here, so I think that might be number 50. So yeah, question is, where am I going to start when I first start it? It's definitely going to have to go in a frame. I think I might start with a more awkward bits that I might struggle to see. So these dark X crosses here, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell on camera, but there's dark crosses there. I think I'm going to work on that first, get that done, and then do it that way. So yeah, that is the beautiful mermaid kit from VIP Cross Stitch. Now, pricings for this kit, I don't have the pricing. I never write the pricing down. No, what I'll do is I'll leave a link to VIP Cross Stitch in the description below, and I'll also leave a link to this kit in the description below, and also a link to the bags in the description below as well. So I might actually put all this in one of these bags, because I don't know if I'm going to get it back in that bag. So let's try one of these bags. It's just a mermaid, so let's try the pink one, and we'll see if we can get it in there. Yeah, you get a little demo with the kit of the bags even. So yeah, it easily fits in there, I think. No, I'm losing my beads. Get in there. So I'm going to put the beads in there. Yes, it fits easy. There we have it. So there you go. That is the beautiful kit from VIP Cross Stitch, and also the bags. As you can see, the kits do fit in the bag. Like I said, in a Q-snap it won't, but they're easy to store away when you're not working on them, when you're using your Q-snaps. So yeah, I'm going to get going now. Thank you again to VIP Cross Stitch for sending me this kit for an unboxing and review. I really do appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please feel free to give the video a big thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please feel free to press that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. And until next time, I will see you again soon. So goodbye for now, guys. Bye.